I'm Tyler Hallowell, and we're here to talk about my Hellboy bust, which is, I guess, my favorite. Well, he used to be my favorite superhero or comic book character, but I guess Sandman has taken that place. We'll get to those later. So, Hellboy is a character created by Mike Mignola, and last year actually was the 25th anniversary. So he's been around for a pretty long time, 25 years. But I really fell in love with Hellboy after seeing the movie, which is directed by Guillermo del Toro, and we've already discussed my love for Guillermo del Toro things. So he's a character by Mike Mignola, and essentially what he is he's a demon who fights other demons. So he's kind of a good guy. He was raised by just normal people, well, I guess in the army, so not really normal life. But he was raised, and then just what he does is he works for the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense and fights demons. So he's just a really fun character, and he's a pretty well-known and well-loved comic book character. And I'd been into the comics for a long time and just thought that it would be fun to give Hellboy a spin, so I went for it.
I think you captured it, so nicely there. You've got all the little details, filling in the face and everything that turned out really nicely. What are some of your favorite parts of it?
It was a really fun build overall, and I think it was really fun to capture. Well, first of all, the movie version was portrayed by Ron Perlman, who, as you may know, has like a very distinctive face. So I wanted to make sure that the bust captured not only the comic book character, but also kind of the pizzazz, I guess, that Ron Perlman gave it. So that's why I put some emphasis on like the samurai top knot, because I really liked that they gave him. Well, I guess it's not a top knot because it's in the back. But I just wanted to make a combo of both the comic character and the movie character. But some of my favorite parts of this one are... Oh, well, I'll rewind. So for this one, the chin is what determined the scale. Okay. So I knew that if I could do the chin and the beard, just because he has a very jutting chin, that I could do the rest at that scale. So for this one, yeah, it was the chin. And then the horns also. But originally I was going to do him in dark red, and then I didn't have the pieces for the horns, and I'm glad that I didn't do it in dark red, because I wouldn't have been able to do the majority of the figure. But if I'd started in dark red and gotten like halfway, I probably would have given up. So yeah. It was a good call not to, or a good happy accident not to. So yeah, I guess some of my favorite parts for him are just the way the eyes turned out with the black lining. I thought worked out really well and kind of gave it the feel of the comic character. And then the way the snotted beard worked out. I just thought overall it was a very good. It showed off all of his characteristics really well in a really fun kind of chunky way. Not as organic as my other ones, which I think was maybe not what I was going for, but I liked the way it turned out.
Yeah.
He's a bit more cartoony.
Mm-hmm. It turned out a lot like the versions you were trying to recreate, so I think that looked well. How fragile is this one? Is this fairly sturdy, or can you move it pretty easily?
This one's really not bad. Well, comparatively. So that doesn't mean he's certainly sturdy. But it's entirely hollow. I could open up the head for you right now, but I guess that would just require fixing later. But anyway, so the head's entirely hollow and is just kind of a lattice of hinges and plates. But he's pretty sturdy. He doesn't weigh a lot, which is nice. I would say it's in the top half of my sturdier bust, which isn't saying much. But yeah, of all the ones that I've had to repair, I've never had to repair them. I just pop the cigar off and pop them in a box.